Hello there, friend. Didn't even see you there. Come here. Don't be shy. That's it. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Thomas G. Rounds III. I am a sophomore at Monmouth Regional High School. And some people have said that I lack a firm understanding on the unspoken rules of personal hygiene. Anyways, before we delve into this hilarious yet informative journey of AP Psychology, allow me to make you familiar with some key points that will occur during this video. Now, prior to showing you some clips, we will place the chapter number as well as title, and we'll place the key terms with their definitions as well as the videos that will explain them. And one last thing, I want you to tighten up that seatbelt because it's going to be one crazy ride. There is a positive correlation between wingspan and height. Here is an example of a case study in which video game addiction is studied through the intense observation of a video game addict.
Oh, yes, of course.
Here is an example of a survey in which the psychologist is testing this population by asking them questions about their self-reported attitudes and behaviors. In this specific experiment, the independent variable is whether or not the participants receive the energy drink, and the dependent variable is their ability to stay awake and focus on their studies. Central nervous system, brain and spinal cord. Peripheral nervous system. Somatic nervous system controls voluntary muscle movements. The autonomic nervous system. Sympathetic and parasympathetic. The brain. The oldest part of the brain is the brain stem, which consists of the reticular formation, which is involved in arousal and focus, and the medulla, which controls your body heartbeat. Next, we have the thalamus, which is a sensory switchboard which sends out different messages to the different areas of the brain. The cerebellum controls voluntary body movements, such as balance and coordination. Next, we move to the upper region of the brain, which is covered by a thin fabric of interwoven neurons, which is the ultimate info and control processing unit of the brain. The two hemispheres of the brain are left and right. The left hemisphere controls the right side of the body and is involved in sequential and logical thinking. The right hemisphere controls the left half of the body and is involved in creative and spatial thinking. The frontal lobe controls thinking, planning, judgment, and motor movements. The parietal lobes control other sensory input info, such as touch and taste. The temporal lobes control hearing, and the occipital lobes is involved in vision. Awake and relaxed, alpha waves. Stage 1 sleep, twilight sleep with alpha waves. Stage 2 sleep, alpha waves. Sleep spindle. Stage 3 sleep, deeper sleep with some delta waves. Stage 4 sleep, mostly delta waves. Very deep sleep. REM sleep. Although his body is inactive, his mind is very active, with brainwaves that resemble the awake, relaxed state. Most likely right now he was dreaming about something. Night terrors. Ah! Narcolepsy.
I never thought Walt was going to get away with that. I know, that was crazy.
Sleep apnea.
Insomnia. Your eyelids are becoming heavy. Now heavier and heavier. They are beginning to close. You're becoming more deeply relaxed. Your breathing is now deep and regular. Your muscles are becoming more and more relaxed. Your whole body is beginning to feel like lead. You can't move your arms. Move your right arm. He cannot do it.
Drugs. Depressants.
Stimulant.
Hallucinogens. Whoa. When one egg splits into two,
You got identical.
when the body releases two eggs, you got fraternity. Culture has their own set of social norms. This includes the amount of personal space they prefer to maintain.
Did you see the game last night?
Yeah.
Hey man, did you see the game last night?
Yes, it was fantastic.
I loved it, did you?
I wish some big strong man would help me with these books.
Here, move.
Can you take them upstairs so I can make dinner for my husband?
Yes, let's go.
Social learning theory.
Good job, Adin. Studying. Proud of you.
Habituation.
Conception and prenatal development.
Egg, sperm.
Zygote.
Embryo.
Fetus.
Our firstborn son, Tim.
My name's Peanut.
I think I hit.
Puberty.
Gene Piaget's stages of cognitive development.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not today, little fella.
Object permanence. Why, yes, Jacoby. I would love some more tea.
Pretend play.
Come on, Tom, it's time for bed. Dude, I can clearly still see you.
I'm pretty sure I can't.
Egocentrism.
Alright, Tom, so which class has more? This one? Or this one?
Clearly they have the same map.
The subject has shown how to grasp on the concept of conservation.
Alright, Tom, let's do some math.
Okay.
What's 12 plus 4?
16.
Yes. And now what's 16 minus 4?
12. Obviously.
The subject has also shown that he has mastered the concept of mathematical transformation.
Tom, why don't you tell me your thoughts on the meaning of life?
Well, I just feel like it's like we're all like pawns, on like this chessboard, But I feel like we're just like connected by like this like certain moral thread, like there's just like this oversoul that just bonds us together.
It is clear that the subject has acquired an abstract way of thinking.
Secondary sex characteristics. Non-reproductive sexual characteristics, such as female breasts and hips, male voice quality, and body hair. Primary sex characteristics. The body structures that make sexual reproduction possible. Erickson's stages of psychosocial development.
Stage 1, trust versus mistrust.
Stage 2, autonomy versus shame and doubt. Stage 3, initiative versus guilt.
Stage 4, industry versus inferiority.
Stage 5, identity versus role confusion.
Stage 6, intimacy versus isolation. Stage 7, generativity versus stagnation.
Stage 8, integrity versus despair.
Welcome to our lab. Today, we will be testing fluid intelligence. We have 2 participants, Herschel James, 85 years old, and Gino Smith, only 22. So gentlemen, I'll just do some quick arithmetic problems and answer as quick as you can. 8 times 7.
56.
Nice. Let's see. 2 times 12.
24.
Very nice. Okay, Herschel. And finally, what is 7 times 9?
63.
Yes! Hello, friend. Didn't see you there. Welcome back to our lab. Now we're going to do some crystallized intelligence testing with the same 2 participants, Herschel and Gino. So, gentlemen, could you please name as many capitals that start with the letter N? Go.
Nevada.
Very nice. That's
New
1.
Jersey.
Nebraska.
New York.
That's 3 for Herschel.
New Hampshire.
4. You're only 1. Time's up. Looks like Herschel, you were able to recall 4. Looks like he has a lot more crystallized intelligence, a lot more accumulated info at this old, ripe age. Hey, Dad.
What's up, kiddo?
Can I talk to you about something?
Yeah, sure. Sit down, son.
Well, I was in school today, and some kids said some things that made me really uncomfortable.
Oh man, this is happening earlier than I thought.
Yeah. They just tossed around some words that I didn't know they meant, so I just thought I might come to you.
Oh well, I can help you out. Just tell me what words they were saying.
They were saying stuff like
Come on.
I didn't know what they meant. And
I can't help you if you don't tell me.
I think it was sensation and perception.
Oh yeah, sensation and perception. Okay, well you know there's a clear difference between these, right?
Yeah.
Well, sensation is when our body receives a stimulus from an outside source, okay? And perception is how we organize and interpret this information.
Oh. Yeah. Thanks,
Understand?
Dad.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Dad. So, 2 boards up yet?
Yeah.
Dang. Yo, that's some like straight body odor, yo.
What?
Oh, yo, I can't even sit by you, dude.
I don't even smell anything.
That sounds terrible. Yo, Adin, come watch the game, bud. Oh my God, it smells like straight up dank right here. I don't even smell it anymore.
Neither, man.
You just have to wait.
Dude, how are you singing and writing an essay at the exact same time?
I don't know, a little thing I like to call parallel processing.
Alright.
It's a game of give and take.
Dude, why are you rubbing your knee because you just got hurt?
I don't know. Have you never heard of the gate control theory? Because, obviously I'm trying to close my pain gates by stimulating my large neural fibers.
Alright, man, just go get your ice cream, bro.
Oh, Nino!